We've got a new workshop, which is great, but it came with some existing tenants and they've got a lot of legs.
8 to be precise. And there's a lot of them. When we took this place on, we knew it was bad, but we still weren't really prepared for it.
We've already tore everything out of here. I tell you, I've never seen such big spiders, ever.
Yeah, they're like the size of rats.
Yeah, it's crazy. But when we came in, this room looked so bad. The plan is, we're going to start in this small room because it's going to be an easy first project to ease into this massively overwhelming project. We've also taken all the old manky wood off of these shelves. These shelves are like built in. They're like, we can't really take them out. It's welded in place. Yeah. They're going to stay. We're just going to paint it. We're thinking and hoping that a good sweep, we're going to seal the concrete floor, we're going to paint the walls and the ceiling and put some nice lights in. I'm hoping that that's going to, you know, just make it nicer.
Okay, we've done the first pass. A few notable issues. Here is some rot. There's a hole that's rotted through from outside. And if you remember, there was that dodgy staircase going up to a door and then there's a place above here. That OSB, the end grain part, is actually just outside the building. Got some galvanized angle from something that we never did a very long time ago. And I think we're going to tuck that in there and hopefully that's going to protect that and it will dry out and it'll be fine. The next thing, oh, thank you. This hole up to upstairs.
It's a poop chute.
It is. We noticed it was there because there was a pile of sticks and bird poop. We're going to bring some OSB from the other workshop and then that should be fine.
Even though the floor looks clean, we're still not quite ready to seal. I think we're going to have to get the big guns. We're going to get pressure washer, get a wet vac on it. Well, I think it's going to clean up okay, isn't it? We just got to pressure wash and suck at the same time. You know? We are determined to make this dingy little room into a nice place to be. Haley's done a really nice job painting this. It's like old policeman blue is what I would describe it as. It is feeling a little jail celly.
No, it's not. It's very pleasant.
But we're gonna put everything from our old office in here. So we'll have our nice desk and we're gonna, in a minute, paint the floor and stuff.
Yeah, it is that same kind of blue though.
It's going to be nice. Haley's got a vision. I trust the vision.
These are the same lights we used in our shed office.
Yeah.
They're really good. And cheap.
Yeah. So they're all wired up. And then the cool thing about these is they just daisy chain together with these extra cables. Bonk.
Whoa.
Oh, there's two that aren't on. So each one has its own switch as well, which is nice.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, that's more like it, isn't it? Now it's bright. That's so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's not on. God, I don't know if we needed 6. Cool. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Mad. We came in today to get started on sorting out the new workshop. And at first glance, we thought, oh great, they filled in the big hole that the turntable used to sit in. But they've done such a bad job. I'll describe what's happened. All of this floor on this side is a poured slab, or several slabs. So it's quite a smooth finish. But where they've repaired this is basically just really coarse stones and rubble and stuff. And then like no finish. And it's not even flat to the rest. So we just have this bulbous circle right in the middle of where we wanted to roll like trolleys and things with wheels and casters and stuff. It's just, if they said they were going to do it badly, we would have said, can we just do it?
Yeah, I would have learned how to do it. How do we fix this, people?
Like the loose stuff kind of comes up, so maybe a sweep will help, but it won't fix the difference in height. Should we just get started on what we came here to do?
Yes. Pick any square foot of the 8,000 square foot that there is and do this, and you will get an infinite amount of dust. Surrounding this whole barn is gravel, like a very fine sandy gravel. And it blows in under the door and through any gap around the doors and the walls and stuff. Because it's a barn, it's not completely sealed. So dust gets in everywhere. And this is what we're going to use to hopefully fix the problem. It's like a heavy duty draft excluder brush. And we're going to screw it to the bottom of our door. And it will like smush into the ground like that and hopefully stop all the dust because I'm fed up of sweeping.
Why are you using that? Why are you using that? No, you're using your old driver.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I got new drills to play with.
Yeah.
Let's test it out. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Kind of brutal, isn't it? I have a max power. Maybe I should turn it down a bit.
It didn't even ugga chugga.
It didn't.
We only need a little bit here. We'll just cut it.
Okay.
You can use your new angle grinder.
What a great day.
Okay, so if we open and close this door, will it tuck it under nicely or will it break?
Let's find out.
Very neat.
Okay. Done. Hey, it's looking good.
I like what you've done on the edge.
I thought I'd add a little bit on the edge because there is a massive gap here. I'm going to put another meter on top of that, just on that side, to help.
And if I close this, you can see the difference. The doors aren't properly shut, but the light under the doors.
I think that's good.
Next job?
Yeah.
Paint. Cool, it's so nice and bright in here now.
It's like another world.
So the floor is clean?
Mm-hmm.
Except for the paint that we dropped on it, but that's okay, because we're going to use a floor paint and seal it in, and it's going to be a nice colour. Floor paint. Oh my.
Oh yeah. That's blue.
I think what we're going to do is rather than seal it first, because you can seal it first and then the paint goes on top, we're going to add a bit of white spirit and let the concrete absorb the first coat, and then maybe another coat or two.
Hello.
Do you need me to help you tip, or are you fine?
No, I'm good for tipping.
Okay.
Tell me when to stop.
Oh, wait, stop.
Oh, that's thick.
I can't see the lines.
Went in with a thud.
All right, let's go. Oh, yes.
Dear. Should we have mixed it in the bucket first?
Oh dear.
Oh, we should have mixed it.
Okay, I can pop this back in, no problem. Okay.
Ooh. Here we go, nothing happened, and we are doing this for the first time.
Okay. Cool, that's better. Makes more sense. There we go.
I think even if it is too thin,
It'll be fine.
it's still probably okay.
Yeah.
Because the thinner it is, it's just going to run into all the cracks and stuff even more to help seal it up.
You be careful. I'm going to cut in real neat.
Okay.
And you don't need to go anywhere near the walls with the roller.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Looks like the ocean.
It's quite nice. Do you like it?
Yes, because now it looks like a real room and not a barn.
I think the soft furnishings are going to complete it, because at the moment it looks like interrogation room.
Maybe it is a bit. Okay. Some amount of time and then we could do another coat.
Okay.
Oh. Look at my nice door job. Doesn't it look so professional?
It looks so
I've
good.
given it a real nice lick of paint. And a new push plate, a new lock. This is what was on there before. It's not functional. Put a second coat of floor paint on as well. Are you ready?
Are you going to take your shoes off?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's very blue. It's nice. And I don't mind being in here with no shoes on because it feels like a clean indoor space now. You can see I've put on a handle as well.
And the door automatically closes.
It's the little things. You know there was that sink here in the washing machine? That's going to... I don't know what we'll do with the washing machines. Maybe we'll hold on to them. We're going to use the sink though, and we're going to bring... I have an IKEA kitchen that's not being used. So I'm going to bring that here, and then we've got some more worktop that's going to come along here and out. There'll be a fridge underneath and a little breakfast bar so that we can have lunch. And then over here will be the desk, shelves, just need to put in some OSB, and yeah, it's very spacious.
That's one room's floor looking nice. This room, which we've decided we're going to use as our main workshop space, this floor is not so nice. And I'm not just talking about the monstrosity of the concrete job that's over there. We're going to get to that in a bit. I felt like I've just been sweeping for 2 weeks, but I've been sweeping and hoovering this area, and to get up all the leftover mess from the concrete, I've actually had to power wash it. So I've done a little bit of that, and it's helped a lot. So I think in a bit, me and Hayley are gonna patio clean and hoover with a wet dry vac and get all the dust up off this floor. But first, I've had time to contemplate and think about how to kind of fix this. I don't think we can fix it fully, but I think I've got a way that we could at least make it better, and then we can go from there. But let me show you what we're working with. This kind of shows you how much it's bulging up in places. It's like 20 odd mil in some places, isn't it? Great job. He wouldn't even get a participation award. You know what I mean?
Gosh.
I've had a little bit of a play with a 9-inch angle grinder with a concrete grinding disc. And it's worked quite well at just getting the really spiky rough stuff off the top. However, it doesn't really help the bulbousness. I'm going to try my best to at least smooth the transition from our good floor to the bad floor around the edges, and hopefully we'll just forget about it. And then after that, we're going to seal the floor. That's the plan, because these concrete slabs, the moisture comes up, and as it does, it brings dust up, right? It's something like that. So sealing it should also help with the dust coming up from the floor and like the floor getting any worse. How would you describe that experience?
Fail.
Yeah, I mean, the angle grinder did do a good job at taking the surface off.
You can't see the difference.
Yeah, it's
It
gone
has
from
smoothed it out.
being very spiky to very smooth. It's still very bumpy, but I don't know what happened. I hit like a bump or like a big rock, and then the angle grinder started vibrating like crazy, and I couldn't hold on to it. So I carried on, and then the angle grinder blew up, and sparks and smokes and stuff came out of the motor. So I don't know really what to do, because it doesn't really show on camera very well just how bumpy it is. Like, it literally goes up and down by, in some places, 20 to 30 odd mil, which maybe that's fine. And like, we don't own the building, we are renting it. So there's a limited amount of work and money I want to put in to like the floor and stuff, but I also want it to be just a really nice place for us.
It's a bit lumpy, like compared to everywhere else, but it's definitely not rough there now.
So,
I think you're being a bit negative. Before, you're like hitting your boot or whatever, but here where you've done it, like, it's just different. So I think we just need to decide if we're going to get a new angle grinder or hire something just a bit bigger for the day.
if we want to hire something bigger, the only option I've seen is something you push along. It will take like a groove out of the concrete. We could get something like that and just carve a big square into the floor and then fill it level. We have to hire that machine, and it's about £200, and then we have to buy the self-leveling compound to pour in, or the concrete or whatever we use.
Okay, fine. New angle grinder then.
I think that's the best option. Okay, we'll come back to this. The next job is, as you can see, we've cleared out as much as we can in this area. This is the last area we need to sort out. I was thinking of reusing this, and then the more I looked at it, the more I was like, it's really disgusting. So instead, I've decided to rip this out because we don't need more workbenches. And this area here is going to be for a new machine that we've got coming. I can't say too much about it yet because I don't want to give it away, but that is how much space it's going to take up. It's very big. Let me give you a quick rundown of what we're planning for the workshop. We've got that area over there. That's going to be for the... And then we've decided that this area, this half, shall we say, is going to be like the main area where we work on the trailer. And we'll probably have the trailer kind of in the middle, And then in the blue area, we want to turn it into like a bit of a film studio. So we're going to have lights and nice workbenches around the outside. That's also where we're going to set up all the fiberglass stuff, because that's happening very soon to build the habitat for the trailer. Obviously, you've seen our lovely office. This room, we've decided for now, is just general storage of stuff. But somewhere in here, I think we might partition it off. We're going to have a metal working room, which is just going to be for the lathe, the laser CNC, and the welding table and angle grinding and all that sort of stuff is going to be in here. And then all the dust stays in here. And then this barn is going to be for another project. Again, I can't tell you what that is yet either, but you'll find out very soon. This is going to be kind of for a secondary project that we're going to have on the go, maybe 2 projects. The truck now doesn't have stuff on it. Our forklift still hasn't arrived, but we had a friendly neighbour that we've met who has a massive telehandler, and he came and picked this off for us, and it's on charge, and by the looks of things, it does work. So we'll have a play with that soon. He also took this off for us, but for now it's going to stay here until the floor's done in the blue area, and it's going to go in there. I was hoping we'd be moved in by now, and we're not moving slowly on purpose, I promise, but I may have done something that may add an extra delay slightly. The truck is doing great. I may have forgot to book the MOT.
You may have forgotten several times.
Yes, that's true. And apparently HGV MOTs take quite a long time to book in for some reason. They're very, very busy. So the truck that we got to help us move is off the road for like 2 weeks. Maybe it'll be all right. Maybe the time will work out. We've got this really cool thing to fit in the next episode. It's a rear view mirror dash cam with a front bumper and rear bumper camera. That's from a company called Wolfbox, who sponsored this episode. They've also given us this really cool air blower. I think I might be a little late to the party with these because I've seen other people use them, and I was like, surely they can't be that powerful. This thing is nuts. I've been using it to blow dust off of everything as I've been working and blow dust off of me. And it's just crazy how much power comes out of this little device. It's also got really satisfying quick battery change, which is like loading a magazine, which I found really satisfying. It's got interchangeable nozzles as well, including one that lets you inflate stuff. It's been way more useful than I thought it was going to be. I can see myself using it a lot. I really like it. If you want to get your hands on one, there's links and code in the description. Next thing we're going to do then is rip out this old workbench.
It's so disgusting under here.
It is.
I don't even know what this stuff is. It looks like grain. It looks like seeds.
It's like
Spider
50 years of spider webs.
Yeah, we can't keep this.
No.
It has to go. But I think it is part of the workshop. It seems to be welded to the wall.
Well, we'll see about that. What a difference is made.
So much better.
Just a good tidy up.
That was a waste of space.
Yeah.
It looks much better now.
It was good fun to take out a bit of rage on it on that. And this area is looking nice. We've got a nice pinky brown door.
Yeah, and look at this.
Is that old gate? Oh, that's cool.
An extra door for my door.
Extra security.
Maybe I should paint it in the blue.
What was I saying about it feeling like a jail cell?
No.
That's our security gate.
Yeah.
So don't even think about it. So the next thing to do is to sort out this floor. Now we've got all the space, and we really need to sort out the lighting because it's really dark and dingy in here. And we've got something really cool planned that we're going to make ourselves, and it's going to be massive. So that's next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.